But how was this ancient Lake Bonneville formed? The first thing to keep in mind is that Utah and Nevada and areas are part of what we call the Great Basin. A basin is basically kind of like a dip in the earth where water comes into and can't get out unless it overflows. Utah is part of the Great Basin, meaning it's so huge, any rivers and waters that flow into it, they have no outlet to the ocean. So all the water that just kind of gathers here and forms lakes like the Great Salt Lake and Utah Lake. And if it doesn't go into a lake, it'll either evaporate or it'll either get just lost in the ground. The second thing to keep in mind is about 55,000 years ago, there was some volcanic activity up in along the Utah and Idaho border. And this activity shifted the flow of the Bear River. The Bear River used to flow into the Snake River and out into the ocean, but it diverted the Bear River down into the Great Basin, into the Great Salt Lake, which is where it flows today. But the Bear River wasn't enough to fill Lake Bonneville. So the third thing to keep in mind is that it was a lot cooler back then. The mountains would have been full of ice, full of glaciers, and this would have all added to the water being pushed into the Great Basin. But the glaciers would not have been enough water to fill up Lake Bonneville. So a fourth reason is that the cooler climate just caused the water to stay here, not evaporate. It also caused more precipitation, more rain, and the Great Lake Bonneville slowly started to rise. So several different factors led to the formation of the Great Lake Bonneville.